Welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's 2024, the year 2024. Can you believe it? And I'd like to know, do you have a plan or what's your strategy for stacking gold bullion in the year 2024? Do you have a plan? Do you have a route? Do you know what you want to do? And I'd also like to know what your views are on the future for gold. So let's talk about this for a few minutes. I'll be right back. So it's the year 2024, and stacking gold is quite popular at the moment. And I get asked questions all the time about what's a good strategy, what's the route to go, specifically for stacking gold, and not silver. Silver is a whole nother topic, and unfortunately, it seems like silver is not the hot thing right now. Uh, it seems that a lot of interest has been lost, but that's okay. That's a whole nother topic. So we're talking about gold, and I'm going to tell you what I think and the different tips I know and tricks maybe, and we'll take it from there. First thing you need to ask yourself, why do you want to stack gold? Do you have a reason for it? Have you watched YouTube videos or done your research? I always advocate doing your own research because, unfortunately, there's a lot of information out there from online sources that it's probably not accurate. So I suggest do your own research. But first thing you need to know is, why are you getting into it? What's your goal with it? And if it's to get rich quick, I would say that's not why you should be getting into it. So lately, I've noticed a few of my customers, senior citizens, that have, in my opinion, been duped or suckered into these ads they see on television or in publications to invest in gold. And unfortunately, they're going to lose money unless they hold it forever, which, hey, if you're a senior citizen, you probably don't have forever to hold on to the gold. But the amount of premium or the price above the gold value they're paying for it is really, really high. And it's pretty much, it's pretty shady what they're doing, in my opinion. And I feel bad for these people when they do come in and they invested this way. Well, they call it an investment because it's not really investment, is it? Gold and silver is an insurance policy. It's a hedge, technically, against inflation and the dollar losing value. So these are just companies that have great marketing. They have a lot of money behind them, and they're pumping out these commercials, these infomercials, and they're targeting senior citizens, and all they're doing is basically taking their money. They're stealing their money. So if you could, it's best, if you have one nearby, a reputable local coin dealer is always the best, in my opinion, and it's probably the best prices. Some of the online dealers you can get some good deals on. There's 3 or 4 of them I believe are real reputable, and there'd be no problem ordering from them. But I'd stay away from those infomercial type stuff. So me personally, I don't like anything with high premiums. And if you don't know what that means, high premium, the premium is the price above the market price for gold. So if gold is $2,000 an ounce and a dealer may be charging $100 above ounce, so it would be $2,100 per ounce. That's a premium. But unfortunately, it's very, very rare that you could buy anything at the spot price. The spot price is the current market price for gold. That's very, very difficult to do. Even for me as a dealer, usually I don't get it at spot. Sometimes I do, depending on the market conditions, I'm buying at spot, and sometimes even a little bit under spot. It just depends on the current demand. But me personally, I like to buy gold as close to spot as possible. So I'm going to go over a couple of these coins and some of this bullion on this tray here, and I'll tell you my opinion about it. For example, these PAMP Swiss gold bars, these are 1 ounce gold bars. They're basically considered generic. When I mean generic, they're not coming from a government controlled treasury or mint. So they're just coming from a refinery. These, generally speaking, they have the lowest premiums. They're usually pretty close to spot. So this is the kind of stuff that I personally like because I am a bullion dealer. I'm a silver and gold stacker, and I'm not in it. I'm not a collector. So to me, this stuff has nothing to do with collectability. It's two different things, being a collector and being a stacker. I mean, you could be both, but if your strategy is to add gold to your, as an insurance policy, to your strategies, I would personally stick to the lowest premiums possible. But there's some other stuff. These are foreign coins or from different parts of the world, not from the United States. And these are what would be considered fractional gold because they're under an ounce. They're under 1 ounce. And they're great to have if you could pick it up, if you can get it any deals on it or near spot, near the market price. They're a great buy. There's reasons for it. I've talked about it in other videos. But usually the premiums are very high on these. Very, very high premium. So normally it's not a good idea to buy them, in my opinion. Of course, if you think gold's going to 10,000 an ounce, it doesn't really matter. But if you get any deals on these, close to the spot price or something in comparison to that in spot price, they're a great buy if you can find them. Then you get into other stuff. This is not generic. This is a 1 ounce gold eagle. And this is probably going to have close to the highest premium. Most dealers on this right now are between $75 and $100 above the spot price, and that's right now. A little while back, premiums were really, really ridiculous, and some of these places were charging $200 above the spot price, which is crazy. This is another American product. This is a graded coin, and I don't generally like graded. It's 1 ounce pure gold, but I don't generally like grading stuff or graded coins because it's becoming kind of a collectible. You're going to have a higher premium on something like this usually. This is a popular coin, but if it were me, I wouldn't buy them. I mean, I have one because I'm a dealer, but for my personal collection, I would not buy it. So I would stay away from this because you're paying a bigger premium because it's graded. Then you get into the older stuff, pre-33 gold. Now, this stuff has technically a higher premium, much higher premium than these gold eagles because it's old. I mean, it's a vintage antique gold coin. Supply in the future will probably be very limited. I believe a lot of this stuff has been melted down by these cash for gold type places that have popped up over the years. And I believe that they did not care about anything intrinsic or collectible in any way, and they just wanted it for the gold. So I believe they melted a lot of these down, and I believe it's a good long term. This is, to me, is more a collectible, more an investment than a hedge. And I like them. I think they're beautiful. But if your goal is to just stack some gold right now, this is probably not the way to go. If you're a collector, that's great, but that's my opinion. And same with this. This kind of stuff. These Indians have a really, really high premium. This is another pre-33 gold. And then if it's just gold, and this argument, excuse me, has been made many times by a few of my customers, and a few of them only buy this stuff. This is high karat gold jewelry. This is 21 or 22 karat gold, usually made in the Middle East or India, sometimes over in the Asian countries. And the theory behind this is that it can't be confiscated because basically it's jewelry. And what I mean by confiscated, back during the Depression era, the United States made owning this stuff illegal, basically. But this, they didn't touch. So I get their point. The problem with this stuff is when you buy it, you're going to pay above spot unless you get a good local dealer that's willing to sell it near spot. But when you go to sell it to a dealer, the dealer's going to look at it as just scrap. And they're going to pay you well under the gold price to get it. But it's an idea to think about. I mean, if you're worried about that possibly happening, it's a good idea maybe. I personally don't want it, but you know, that's just me. So what I could tell you guys is these are my theories and my tips. But you know, do your own research, figure out which way you want to go, and then keep yourself updated, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch my videos. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate that too. And if you have any of your own tips or tricks, or what do you think's coming with gold in 2024, please leave them in the comments. You know, let's help each other in the community. I believe it's a fairly small community, and we should help each other. So if you have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments. And until next time, we'll talk later. Thank you. Have a great day.